Que pasta, my pimps and pimpettes? It's your favorite booty snorkeler. And I'm back. I actually did leave this time, but I'm back. And I know I haven't been on my YouTube channel a lot recently, but I've been, just sitting back and kind of deciding exactly what I want to do with it. And I've watched a lot of vloggers, a lot of YouTubers and things of that nature. And I've decided that it's all gonna get different. A lot of people, I just said, keep putting it out, put the content out, the viewers will come, and I'm hoping that's what happens. So this video right here is gonna be a little mix and mash with me. I know we're in a different environment. That's the whole point of this as well, because I want you guys to get to know me as more than just, a musician, or more than just a guy who buys hype boxes, or more than just a guy who likes to buy motherfucking expensive electric toys and ride those bitches until the wheels fall off. I want you to know me wholesomely as an individual altogether. We're potheads, stoners, whatever you want to call us. So this video here is going to elapse in my wonderful, beautiful basement where we get work done, our creative thoughts get going, this, that, and the eighth. It's going to be a wonderful time. We're going to tell you a quick story with a little quick review at the exact same time. Two of my favorite things. I've been really excited for this video. Make sure you don't go anywhere. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and stay here because, as you know, it's your favorite man around.
Oh my god, it's Daz!
You guys see that? I got an intro now. It's sweet. I know. I told you. Serious. Big time serious. So let's get right into this. These right here, this is Mac 2. This is V2 actually of the MEEPO board. I have the first two versions, and this one that I actually is dead. This is Mac, M-A-C-K, like a Mack truck, because this baby has been through fucking war, and we'll get into it. Basically, I'm on my way to work. I ride this thing to work. This is my mode of transportation. A lot of people look at me and they ask why I don't have a car. It's a fun way to move and things like that. It's my mode of transportation. I actually have an electric bike now, which we're going to do another review on if I haven't done it yet. If I have, check the description below because I probably linked it in there for you guys. Or just go to my channel. It's all there. And I really enjoy this type of movement. It's very freeing, it's quick paced, up and go. I don't have to start an engine, just got to do a little charging here and there. I don't pay insurance. A car note, what could be better? I enjoy it. I live in not a big town or anything like that, but Buffalo's kind of small, so you can get anywhere you really need to go, and I'm in the central of it, so I don't really need to do much. I live down the street from my job as well, so bing, bang, boom. Either way, I ride it all the time, and I was actually riding it one day in the morning, so I'll give the person who hit me a fair shot. It was about 5 in the morning. It was rather dark, and he may not have seen me. I doubt it. I wear a ski mask, a face mask, a face shield, and I actually have a reflective one, an orange reflective one, so no way he didn't see me. I was wearing it. I also and dancing when I'm on my board. I have a good time. These things are absolutely wonderful. And I'm just riding down the street. I actually see him about to back out, so I'm gonna move out of his way for him in any way, shape, or form. And iCar in the streets, it's the best place for skateboard, longboards, any way, shape, or form. To all city municipals, stop putting cracks on the sidewalks. I don't know what it's for, make them lengthier or apart, slope it, I don't know, but don't tell us to ride our mobiles on the sidewalks if they're not safe for our mobiles. Like skateboard wheel, like even skateboard wheels, they're the roughest on normal side city streets. Mind blowing. And let's not get back to your old stone sidewalks that are in like cul-de-sacs and things like that. No, not fun at all. Your Tour de France bikes, I don't actually know what they're called. Tour de France bikes with the skinny little tires. Then you had a crack, a bump, boom, now my rim's bent and I gotta carry my bike. It was live, but I don't want to carry it, you know what I'm saying? Either way, all city municipals, Please. No more cracks in the sidewalks. Either way, back to what I was saying. So, like I said, I carve in the street, so I look behind me, to make sure that there's nobody over there so I can, move. And as I look back to make sure nobody's in the outside lane as well, so I can just, I do this all the time. I'm really good at this, guys. We get dangerous on these things. Either way, so, I look back. As I look back, boom! Leveled. Leveled. Like, dead nuts. Don't touch it anymore. You guys remember, I don't know if you've ever been in like rugby or football or any hitting exercise and just that first time not being able to like truly just take a nice big gulp of oxygen. Like, oh, that is exactly how I felt. And mind you, I'm on the ground, I'm frazzled. I've just been hit by a car, you know what I'm saying? I've got my phone on me, I got my brand new Vera Bradley on me, I'm a weird with book bags, I collect them and whatnot. I had a nice gold, shiny little Vera Bradley bag. It could have been scratched, all that. No, I'm looking at Mac. I am in awe. She's dead. She's gone. And the mother, he just drove off, pulled away, gone, never to be seen. And I'm real cool. Like I remember license plates and things like that. So I've always saw from like movies or whatever. When you see cool shit happen, it's like, oh, you remember that? Like he's real quick, yada yada. Like, oh, I could do that. You watch fighting scenes and you're like, oh, he should have did this and this and this. Boy, I didn't get a digit off that man's license plate. Like I have no clue whatsoever. Just boom, leveled me, hit my board, gone. Like, to be honest, I don't even, yeah, you had to have known you hit me. Like I was leveled. You know what I'm saying? So who even knows? Like, I could be dead. But I'm not. My phone was okay. Mac was dead, which is very, very, very unfortunate. So let's alter this story up together. First off, if you are thinking about getting into these mobiles, this is what this whole video is for. Who really cares about me getting hit? Nobody. Blah blah blah. But either way, who truly cares? Nobody. So if you're truly thinking about these, like, even if you're riding a normal, push board, push scooter, a bike, anything like that, try and know your road. Try and know your constant route. Learn the ground. Learn where you can ride in the street. Find safe zones that actually have bike lanes and things like that. You are allowed to ride skateboards and longboards and things like that in the bike lane. Like, it is with that being said as well, I'm not going to tell you to ride with protection, but you should. But you should. And we're going to get into the whole point. Everybody is here. The reviews. This is MEEPO V1. This was one of the first 1,000 boards Kieran ever made. Kieran he's the CEO at MEEPO. This is V1. This one right here is V2, side by side. They're pretty much the same thing, as you know, just same deck actually, just different colors, everything like that. Excuse me. Handle, battery occupancy in the same places and things like that. Your motors and all that. They actually have the same exact wheels, 90 millimeter diameter, all that. They're very similar boards. However, the V2 was supposed to go a little faster, have a longer output and range. This was my first board that I got, and I guess where Kieran where like his main base is, it's a very rainy climate, so they actually tested the board and it was water resistant, waterproof is what they claimed to put it out as. And I watched a ton of reviews, I watched a bunch of people get involved with this board, and I decided to go for it. I longboarded before this, just a regular push, but I wasn't avid about it. So I didn't know exactly if I was gonna like this. The idea of an electric skateboard was more so of what I was into. So instead of spending $1,400 on a boosted board or, M1, things of that nature, Evolves, nutty prices, okay? Bang for your buck is how I like to look at almost all my electric vehicles now. So this board, I only paid $250 for it. It was on sale. It was one of the, like I said, the first 1,000 that came out. So I actually got a really good deal on it, and I tested this waterproof occupancy, and it actually bubbed on me. I rode it in the, I think the heaviest part of the day, and the battery flooded. I just remember it just shutting down, shut down on me. Exactly 6 months later, we got Mac Volume 2. Now, I want to tell you something. I didn't name any of these boards until this one broke. Now, this one was rated a higher water resistancy. Now, it didn't claim waterproof as the first one did. This said water resistant. I've rode this board in snow, uphill, no feats, no climbs, nothing. The only problem with these cheap boards, and you get what you pay for. Their boxes are a little different, you know. If you ride it harder, you're gonna wear and tear it much quicker. This was my problem, you know. I rode it until the wheels fall off, and that's what I wanted to do exactly, because I wanted to tell people everything that they needed to know. Now, when the V2 came out, it was supposed to be more powerful, a smoother ride. Everything was supposed to be better on it. It was supposed to be a Bentley. We put her up on the shelf, brought her out in the springtime, started riding her again, and you know, we noticed all the variances that were going on with it. The board would die in less than 20 minutes. She wasn't holding her charge. She wouldn't charge at all sometimes. And then the remote stopped working. Just wouldn't connect anymore. I've taken these boards apart close to 100 times. I could probably, you could send me a whole new board, I could put it together myself. I'm very well trained on these, and coming as a nobody, like I've never looked at a circuit board in my entire life in person, and I switched the Bluetooth mother chip from this board to this board, which I didn't even need to do, because this is the very first remote ever. This is the V1 remote. I'm not sure if you could tell. I actually could just reset it, and then I reset it and programmed it to this. So initially I thought it was connectivity with the battery, because I've been switching batteries so much, and that wasn't the problem. So we chalked her up, and what I actually did after touching this battery so many times, I took it out and I put it in that one, and that is when the boards got named Mac 1 and Mac 2, because they're both tanks. I'm not gonna lie to you. This board itself was, I think I spent $360 on this board, so $400 on this board, $250 on this flat, like under $700. I got two boards, and they're both tanks. Neither of them work now, about 2 years later, but they're both absolute fucking tanks, and they kept me on my journey. They opened my eyes into the world of traveling lightly and things of that nature. So if you want to get a board, I'm telling you, go for a cheaper board. A MEEPO, a Leica, a Dually. They're very good boards. Do not get me wrong. If you don't beat them up, you can use them to efficiency, but you're not gonna spend an arm and a leg. If you want a board that is gonna last you, that's gonna take you the distance that you're gonna use every single day, transportation back and forth to work, go Boosted, M1, Raptor, Evolve. It's the way to go. I'm pretty sure during this entire spiel, I've brought up a lot of them over my ugly mug. That's what I like to do. So check those out. Also check out MEEPO. They're wonderful. Long shipping time, absolutely long shipping time. They're a good board. You're gonna have to work on it. You're gonna have to maintain it, and you're gonna have to, you know, go through some troubles with it. However, remember, you didn't spend $1,000 on it. Their customer service is not that wonderful. I'll tell you that. It takes very long for them to respond, and I'm pretty sure they use a translator, so our words aren't translated perfectly, and theirs aren't translated back either, so it's very hard to understand them as well. They do have informational videos. I don't know if they've updated them on YouTube and whatnot, but he has been growing. Spend the money. If you want a product that's going to take you the distance, if you want good customer service, if you want good support, if you want to be able to replace parts on your vehicle easily, accessibly, and be, you know, taught how to do it wonderfully, spend the money. Go with a very good established company. So, without further ado, Fucking A. 8 months gone and you're... To all the good evening. No, thank you guys so much for fucking listening to me this entire time. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, light one for me, smoke one for me, pass one for me. Come back next time, hit that like button, that share button, the subscribe button, everything, tickle your pickles, do all that you gotta do, smash it, I don't care, be violent. Just subscribe to you, man. Check back for all the notifications. Go listen to my music, bump it, it's live. It's really, really good. I promise, man. Like, promise. And keep checking in, guys.